tired. I'm tired of being treated like shit. This is me finally standing up for myself and not letting my brother bully me anymore. People will take this the wrong way and see this as an attack, but this is literally just me sticking up for myself.
Everything. It just came as a surprise when I found out that my brother had slept with her. It started to get more violent, from throwing controllers.
You need to piss off! You!
To throwing bottles. Belts.
Oh, what's your problem? Dude, what? Yeah, you can't belt me. Give me my belt. Give me my belt. How am I belting? I just want to put on my belt.
You can't put on your
I just want to put on my belt because my trousers are falling. Give me my belt. Give me my belt. Give me my belt, nigga.
Even chairs.
I picked this, Deji. I picked this. Why? Fucking hell. Why?
House, I'm calling the police. You came in to talk, I'm pissed. Go away. Leave my house.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, cool.
You came on the 23rd.
You need to remember. Yes, but this is my house.
But at the same time, you have to protect yourself because nobody else will. It's not called confrontation, it's called carefrontation. You need to care for yourself, you need to protect yourself in terms of anyone, whether it be your mother, father, siblings or friends, anybody. You have to put those walls up. They don't have to be thick walls, they don't have to be walls where you block out people, they don't have to be walls where you're just guarded and you're down. None of that bullshit. It can be walls that boundaries where you simply are there to protect yourself, to care for yourself and to keep your mental health stable and balanced and to keep your physical health stable and balanced as well. Evidently putting yourself in a new environment, putting yourself with new friends, with new people, positivity, carefrontation, putting up boundaries, saying the word no, saying the word you're not going to allow to do this to me. This is what I feel like is being reiterated within this particular video. Everybody's talking about it, and now KSI is losing subscribers quite fast. So Deji makes a video about his brother KSI, and it's just very sad and shocking. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. Click that button for daily consistent content and do follow me on my Instagram, Morali. I would massively appreciate it and be grateful. For those who don't know what's going on, I'm going to give a quick mini 1-minute recap of the situation between KSI and Deji. KSI and Deji are both YouTubers. They're both from the UK and they both are brothers. These two individuals have kind of, gained popularity through the gaming world, through FIFA and so forth. KSI first and Deji followed on. Obviously these two are both brothers, as I've expressed, and friction has been heating up between them guys, with diss tracks being revealed in the past between a friend that got in the way, did a diss track to Deji, and KSI was being complicit in that, revealing private information over that, and over in the past he actually was quite violent to Deji as well, with these collaborative, painful, abusive challenges. So all these type of stuff causes friction, and also allegedly KSI has slept with his girl. So again, all this stuff is going on between these two, and it's led to the point where Deji has now to release a video called Bye to kind of just expose the madness of this situation. So what I'm going to do is break down this 45-minute video so that you don't have to, so that you can sit through this 10-minute video and just enjoy it and really just understand it from not only a common basis but also a psychological, analytical basis, and also like a mental perspective and also like a physical perspective, because so many different perspectives we can bring it from. Emotion and logic need to be intertwined together for an accurate perspective review. Now, I don't think anybody kind of expected this video to drop today, entitled Bye by obviously Deji. I feel like it's somewhat inspired from Tati's video called Bye Sister and that whole scandalous situation involving James Charles and Jeffree Star and other individuals. But we have this particular video between KSI and Deji, both from the UK influencers and YouTubers who are obviously quite big to the point where they are obviously known on a global level.
And you guys can see for yourself that pain is a very recurring theme with my brother when we do challenges. There always has to be some form of punishment with pain. But it didn't stop with physical pain.
And Deji really reflects in his video a lot of different situations, and I'm basically going to just round up this 45-minute video into a 10-minute video for you guys if you don't have the time to watch a long but arduous video. So he opens up by obviously thanking KSI for saying, thank you for getting me into the YouTube world. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in it. I wouldn't have these amount of subscribers. I wouldn't be where I am today. Thank you for even introducing me to that type of world, which I feel like was a very, you know, kind and integral thing to do, because if you're making a video to really put a stance against somebody, but thanking them for, you know, certain attributes only makes you come across as more transparent, and it's a very kind of interesting, skillful thing to do in terms of helping to be appealing to an audience who are watching these videos. These videos are very important, and the reason why I say that is because the audience are split, and they have to watch your video to make a judgment to see whether they are going to continue to support you or to support the person they are making a video against. And by doing so, they need a key integral component, which is receipts. You need to come with receipts, factual information, or genuinity. You need to come across as genuine as possible so that people can obviously understand and listen to you. I really feel like I should just be doing PR for social media people, because people need to come off genuine. Now, I feel like Deji most definitely did. He opens up by also saying that they began this. He opens up with a chronological story, and everybody loves a chronological story because it sets the tone. That's exactly what we're having here. Deji sets the tone by saying how they used to do collaboration videos before in the beginning, and how KSI used to slowly get a bit violent. He used to, you know, slowly like hit him, or, you know, as a punishment if he loses the game, and then it got worse and worse, from, you know, using like a hard stick to using like a chair to using like a belt, and this became a reoccurring theme. This is what Deji says, that pain became the reoccurring theme.
Starts to get more violent, from throwing controllers. You need to piss off! F you! To throwing bottles. Belts. Oh, what's your problem? What? Yeah, you can't belt me. Give me my belt. Give me my belt. Put my belt. I just want to put on my belt. I just want to put on my belt because my trousers are falling. Give me my belt. Give me my belt. Give me my belt, nigga. Even chairs. I picked this, AJ. I picked this. Why? What?
It was all about inflicting pain upon Deji, whether it be in some form of a jovial kind of joke manner, to the point where Deji did not like it, and it became kind of, you know, a bit of a physical form of abuse, where it kept on hitting him if he lost, or whipping him, and he had to do the same thing back. But obviously it was KSI who instigated it. It was KSI who obviously brought this about as a topic of, you know, infliction to use against somebody if they lost a game, or it always was to do with pain. Then it came around 2015 where, you know, Deji was talking to a girl, he knew her for a while, and he really liked her, and then he found out that KSI had actually slept with his girl behind his back.
Late 2015, I was talking to this girl for maybe a year and a half. Like, I liked her. I liked this girl. We talked a lot, and yeah, I really did like this girl. Anyway, late 2015, I was doing videos with this girl and everything. Long story short, JJ, knowing that I talked to her, done videos with her and everything, it just came as a surprise when I found out that my brother had slept with her.
And obviously, as a sibling relation, to be doing these type of stuff can cause massive amounts of friction under the carpet, because what we're seeing here is somebody who is, you know, brothers, siblings, and one of them is sleeping with the other person's girl behind their back. And we've seen this play out before, such as Ryan Giggs, which we all know him, and that whole kind of, you know, scandalous situation. So that in itself only created a snowball effect, and became bigger and bigger and bigger. And then this happened again with another situation where, you know, he was teasing him, saying, do you want to, I might get to sleep with your girl. He might be with a better brother. So here we have the form of mental playing games, the manipulativeness kind of setting in the tone of, I'm the better brother, I'm the better sibling, I've got more of this, I've got more of this, X, Y, Z. And what this is seeing as Deji kind of plays this story and says what he's saying, well, it comes across to me as if KSI is just as an individual where the fame and the money has really got into his head.
Reacted to my videos on him and was just making fun of the situation.
So stupid in your fucking head. You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. You're an imbecile. And I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
So the little respect I had, I took it and I privated the diss track.
To the point where it only has amplified the narcissism, the ego, and, you know, that, kind of like superior terms of mental attitudes, say that I'm the better brother, I'm better than you, I've achieved more than you, therefore I'm superior towards you, and therefore it's easier for me psychologically to walk over you, and therefore inflicting pain could be seen as a mechanism, could be seen as, you know, a certain a stool to try and walk all over you. So then he goes on to the next topic, the next segment, which is why did Deji do the diss track? Why did Deji do a diss track against KSI? And obviously this was because it turns out that there was an intervening variable, there was somebody involved, a particular person, you know, a friend of KSI who was taking the piss out of Deji, saying that his YouTube channel was shit as a joke, but obviously Deji and this friend of KSI were not friends. If you are not friends with somebody, they're taking the piss out of you, you are going to take it more serious than somebody who is a friend. So I can understand from that perspective. And then obviously Deji made a response to that, and then this particular friend then began to do a diss track, and the diss track involved certain components of his private life that only KSI knew. So therefore KSI revealed information to this friend to make a diss track, and KSI was reacting to it, laughing to it, affirming facts in a diss track against his own brother. So the mental rupture that this can cause for Deji could be tumultuous. It could be like to a whole new parable amount that could be so painful. The fact that his own brother is being complicit in a diss track against him is ridiculous, especially if it doesn't even involve him directly. And this continued and continued, revealing information about rent, revealing information that you couldn't pay and stuff. All this like just like secure information that should only stay within families being leaked out by certain people because they can't control each other. And it's just very sad that somebody would obviously do such an, it's just sad that it would get to this particular stage. The fact that his brother played a part in the diss track is just something that no brother should actually even do, whether it be for a PR money scheme, it shouldn't. And then it comes in this another segment, which is the manipulation game, where it came to the point where Christmas time period, Deji kicked him out, and KSI made it out to be as if he kicked him out for, you know, his own fault, and therefore made tweets to obviously hurl abuse against Deji. And what we find interesting here is KSI is the one that's turning to the internet, you know, not Deji. So, you know, that could be a possible interesting point, although who knows, probably isn't as well. And then what we see here is that he obviously had these voice notes and
house, I will call the police. You came in to talk, I'm pissed. Go away. Leave my house.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, cool.
You came on the
You need to
22.
remember. Yes,
Deji,
but this is
Deji,
my house.
Deji, please.
I don't want him here. What the hell? I've already said that.
Cool. So what's the problem? No,
No,
no.
Dad, open the door. Let him out. You can let him out.
So what's the problem? No, no. Cool, whatever. I'm leaving. I'm off.
Please, yeah, let him out. Let him go.
revealing that is not what had happened, that the reason why Deji had to kick KSI out, the reason why was because KSI was getting physically abusive to the point where Deji had to lock himself in a particular room. He was threatening to break his computer, to break his stuff, to obviously hit him, shouting, screaming. So Deji was like, you need to leave and get out of my house. Then KSI made this into a massive issue and then put certain parts of audio or play certain parts of the story to make Deji seem as a bad person when that actually wasn't true. So again, manipulation tactics mentally and physically. The parents obviously can't control. Parents can't control the situation. So it's unfortunate, it's sad, but it's the reality of the situation.
My brother thinks he knows me, but he really doesn't know anything about me. He doesn't even know much about my parents. He doesn't even know my parents that well, if I'm honest. But on Twitter, not on my YouTube channel, because that would give me views.
Don't do it to his channel because that'll get him views. I'd say just tweet him. Tweet him saying, delete your channel.
But obviously his fans still wrote this on my channel as well. He is basically using his fans to attack me, also known as mob mentality.
And for your own sibling to make you feel suicidal, it's tumultuous, but at the same time I can understand where he's coming from, and I feel like it's obviously a very sad situation, and it's just very disgusting, very manipulative. If somebody is obviously using pain as a recurring theme, we see the collaborative videos, we see the fact that he's amplifying and being complicit in the diss track, then we have the manipulation game at the Christmas time period, and you are physically being so physical that person had to lock himself in a room, and these type of situations are disgusting. What we're seeing here with Deji is throughout the video, he's calm, he's collected, he's easy. Like his tone is very fair. It's very like balanced. So one could say that this person is obviously telling the truth. However, one could also say that maybe this could be a PR game between these people. We don't really know. Doing it for like views, and I wouldn't be surprised with the way the world works. But at the same time, I feel like Deji is really telling the truth, and KSI is at this moment losing subscribers just countlessly. And I do feel sorry for this entire situation, especially Deji. To make a video about your brother online is just like paramount to so many types of pain. So do let me know what you guys think about this particular situation. Do subscribe to my channel, click that button, subscribe. I would massively appreciate it. Do follow me on my Instagram and subscribe, and I'll definitely catch you guys soon.